Hello, hello, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone on Instagram. Welcome everyone on Facebook. I hope that you have a wonderful morning and that you have your coffees with you. Today I have my water with me because the coffee happened very, very early in the morning. But today I would like to talk to you about 3 reasons why we are afraid to go on camera, to turn on camera, and to just show up live on camera. This is one of the reasons that is actually stopping us from doing very, very important thing. If we are afraid to show up on camera, what happens is we are actually stripping ourselves from a very, very good opportunity to show everyone who we are, show everyone our abilities, our skills, our knowledge, and our experience. That is why it is so important to master this skill nowadays in 21st century, not only because we have COVID at the moment, but also because of that. But this is a skill that is going to bring you a really long way. This is actually going to go a very long way. So whenever someone is working with me and is getting used to camera and is learning how to become confident on camera, what happens is they really get confident in general life, which is absolutely amazing, because that basically means that they can use this skill not only in front of the camera, but they can also use this skill in other situations in their lives. I want to talk to you today about 3 reasons why we usually are afraid to show up on camera and to even start recording. And I want to tell you today how to deal with that. So it's easier for you and it's more manageable for you in order to start recording your own videos. So 3 reasons. Reason number 1 is that we are afraid to look stupid. This is one of the things that is quite important, and it actually happens to so many people. We are afraid to look stupid. We are afraid that someone is going to catch us on make a mistake. Maybe we are afraid that someone is going to notice that we have a different accent. Someone is going to notice that we are maybe making a mistake that is theoretical. So maybe we got our facts wrong. We are afraid of so many things that really, when we start thinking about them and we start realizing them, it makes us quite stupid people. And I want to tell you something. Very, very often, it might happen. It might happen that we are going to look stupid. It might happen that we are going to be caught on making some mistakes. It might happen that we are going to look maybe a little bit different than we would like to look. I am just looking at myself trying to catch 2 cameras, one on Instagram and one on Facebook, and I am already worried that that doesn't look good. I want to fix it for the next time. But this is fine. We are meeting here. I am live on Facebook. I am live on Instagram. And thanks to that, I am just showing up and I'm sharing with you my knowledge, my skills, and my abilities, my experience. And maybe you'll be able to use it for your own benefit. And this is one of the things that you have to really remember about whenever you are recording your own videos, that you're not really doing that for yourself. Obviously, you're doing that for your business, for visibility, for marketing, and all of this stuff. But what is super important is that you are actually sharing knowledge in order to make sure that your clients get educated, they get knowledge, they get tips, they get information that they can use in the future. Maybe thanks to that, because they've learned that knowledge, they are going to use this in the future working with you. It is even better if that happens. But the most important thing is that you have to remember that we are sharing knowledge with our clients, with our viewers, with our potential clients, because we want them to grow and we want them to learn. Even if you are just showcasing your products or your services, even if you're showcasing something that is happening in your business, this is something that is actually giving people information. Because remember that even if someone is interested in our products, in our service, and even if they are interested in working with us, it's so important to actually give them as many information as about the product and the service as possible, so they can actually make an informed decision. This is going to be beneficial for both of the sides, because one side your client is going to be happy because they're choosing something that is important for them and that they really want to do or really want to get into with their money, especially. That's important. And then for you, it is super beneficial if you're showcasing them, showcasing all those products and services, because you make sure that the client that have made a decision to invest in your product and service, they know exactly what they're getting, they know exactly what they are getting into, and they're going to be, there is less probability that they're going to be disappointed because you're just showing them everything. So basically, remember, guys, that the video might be stressful. It might be something that we might show off. We might show, we are actually showing ourselves. We are getting out of the cave. We are getting out of the box. And that means that we might be sometimes looking stupid, saying stupid things, or something that we wouldn't have said because, and we said that because we were a little bit stressed. It doesn't really matter, because what matters is the information and the communication that goes out to your viewers, to your potential clients, and to your clients that might be working with you in the future. This is the main important thing. So don't be afraid to just look stupid sometimes. Don't be afraid that sometimes people might smile when they see you, might smile when they hear you. That is okay. It's fine. Nothing happened. It's all right. We can still work. We can still survive. And we can actually be very, very proud of ourselves that we are showing them the information and giving them information. So reason number one was we are afraid to look stupid, do stupid things, say stupid things. And still, recording video is so beneficial that it's so unimportant. It is so unimportant, even though it might happen. It might happen because we're humans. We are just humans. Reason number two that I mainly hear from my students is someone is gonna hate me, someone is gonna give me corrections, someone is gonna tell me what is wrong with my video, someone is going to start telling me what is wrong, and I will feel awful, and I will not know what to do with this. So one of the reasons why we don't know what to do with this is mostly because, they're touching our things, and we are really very often, we are actually doing a lot of things to make sure that this video is perfect. This information is super, and it's very factual, and it's also useful for everyone. And we are making sure that this video is the best it could be. And then someone comes in and they tell us that there is something wrong with it. And this is okay to feel uncomfortable with that, unpleasant with that. Maybe it's not going to be super fantastic to hear that or to read it, but so what? I'm going to tell you, you're not going to have perfect videos all the time. You are not going to have something that is going to be super viral all the time. But still, what is the most important out of all of this? It's the fact that you're sharing information and that you're giving information to your client and to your viewers that is going to be helpful for them. This is the most important thing. So if you remember about it, if you know that this is something that is valuable, just be prepared that it might happen that someone might not like what you're saying. And it's okay. And if you have an opportunity to work with a coach on that, it's absolutely perfect. I am working with my clients all the time about it, because this is something that actually touches many levels of our consciousness and many levels of our work and projects and everything that we are doing in the internet. And not on the internet, we are very often afraid that someone is going to criticize us. And we are not even starting many projects because we are afraid of that. And it makes no sense, guys, because this is your life. These are your dreams, your actions, your plans, your goals. And if you want to approach them and if you want to go for them, just do it, no matter what other people are thinking. Because if you are at the same time helping someone, so what if someone doesn't like it? It's fine. It's okay. You're going to survive. But it's important also to learn that actually when someone leaves you words under your videos, it is you who gives them meaning. So imagine that someone just commented under my video that I look really bad in blue hair. Really bad. And I would be thinking, I think this is a mistake. Why would someone write it? Because I don't have a blue hair, and it doesn't, it's irrelevant. This is very, this is very visible that it's irrelevant to my video. But if someone comments on whatever I'm talking about and whatever I am teaching you, if I know that this is irrelevant because maybe they have less experience, maybe they haven't been working with students, maybe they haven't been working with entrepreneurs that are recording their videos, if I know that this is irrelevant and I'm aware of that, it's not going to bother me as well. So it's important that you learn what is actually the value of your video. If you don't know the value of your video, you are going to be shaken every time someone criticizes you. And it makes no sense because you are the person who needs to know the value of your recordings. I'm going to give you an example. When you are creating your video and when you are creating your posts, you're creating your blog posts, your vlogs, you are deciding what content you're going to put out there, which basically means you are becoming your own content manager. And if that content manager was a separate person who is sitting next to you and who you are talking to, you would be telling them, listen, we are posting content about, in my case, that would be about recording videos, about looking good on camera, about creating your content, about being afraid of camera or learning how to be confident on camera. Whenever you are talking to your separate from you content manager, it's pretty clear and it's pretty obvious. And if that content manager started reacting to something that our neighbor doesn't like, our friend doesn't like, our husband doesn't like, our wife doesn't like, our life partner doesn't like, our children don't like, we would be telling them, excuse me, I am your boss. I am telling you what you're supposed to be posting about. This is it. And if you are your content manager, you just have to make a decision once and for all. What is your content about? What are you going to post about? What is important for your client? What is important to teach them about? What is important to educate them? What is important to be really visible in what you're doing, what you're working on, and what is your niche that you want to talk to? So if you know that for yourself, you really can look at your comments and on the comments that are happening, and maybe unpleasant comments, maybe not positive comments, you can look at them through the prism of what is important in this video. It happened to me at the very, very beginning when I started recording my video that someone commented that it's super shaky. And I was so disappointed because I could see that it was super shaky. I couldn't actually at this particular time, I wasn't completely able to use any tripod. At this particular time, I had phone that didn't have such a good stabilization that actually my phone had at the moment. I just didn't. But what was super important is that I actually wanted to start sharing information and sharing knowledge. And this comment was from a person that I thought is going to get it. And they just commented, this is super shaky. You should just get tripod. Like I wouldn't get it if I could at that point. So I want to tell you that it's going to happen. Someone is not going to like what you're posting. Someone is not going to agree with what you're posting, but you still need to know what is important. I knew at that time that what was important in my videos was content, was what I was sharing, the information I was sharing, the knowledge I was sharing and the experience I was sharing. That was most important. And I understand that maybe that wasn't in a perfect condition and a perfect form, but it was important. And I got really good comments about those videos as well. And this is what you need to learn as well, to notice that not only you got haters, but you also have someone who is going to like what you're sharing. That is why I always try to invite my clients to tell me what they think, because when they tell me what they think, whether that was helpful or not, I can see that someone maybe is posting something irrelevant, but the other person is telling me, yes, this is super important. This is something that I can use in my business. This is something that I can really start utilizing and start earning more money and being more effective and being more efficient. this is what I want to hear. And if this video at this time is not perfect and it doesn't have a perfect light, it doesn't have a perfect frame, it doesn't have a perfect anything, it's okay. As long as people are able to get the content, I am okay. And you need to make this decision for you. What is the level that you want to provide? What is the value that is actually in your videos? And that is going to help you to deal with the comments. So you're not afraid of them anymore. So you're not afraid that someone is going to be unpleasant, and you're not afraid that someone is going to criticize you. If people criticize you, they probably do it much less than you imagine at the moment. I got a personal owned hater only when I got 390 followers on my vlog, which took me quite a while. So I want to tell you that up to this particular moment, I was really treated well. People were telling me fantastic things about my videos, and people were telling me fantastic, I was getting really good feedback until this particular person. And then I started thinking, wow, I am big enough to hate me. Good news. It's not pleasant. It's not nice. It's not something that is going to be very, very nice, but it's okay. And it's good to learn to deal with it. And learning to deal with it is also very important, because when we don't learn how to deal with it, what happens then is we start making decisions based on those comments, and we don't want to do it. This is one of the most important things, that you have to remember that you are your content manager, and you are the person that makes decision about content, and you have to make this decision based on what is good for your clients, what is good for your viewers, what is good for your business, and not what is nice or beautiful for someone who we don't even know. That is the second thing. So I was talking about the fear of being criticized and how to deal with that. And the third reason why we don't want to start recording videos is usually about us not feeling ready. So we are not feeling ready because we are missing diplomas, we are missing certificates, we are missing experience, years of experience, maybe 20 years of experience. We are missing skills of recording videos. And I want to tell you that the longer you wait, the longer you're missing opportunities to learn experience, to learn how to discuss this topic, to learn how to teach this topic, to learn how to present this topic. Remember that even if you are not ready to sell yet, because you're just learning particular skill, or you're just building your course, or you're just getting this particular certificate, you already can start talking about your business, and you already can start talking about your topic. And not only you are building visibility, not only you're already building your brand, but you also are getting ready to communicate with your viewers. You are getting ready and getting practice, getting experience in communicating particular tasks, educating, showcasing, showing everything that you want to show to your clients. This is important, because then when you're ready to sell, you're not afraid of camera anymore. When you're ready to sell, you're not afraid that you won't be able to explain something, because you've practiced this already. You've tried this already, and you've done it so many, many times. That's why camera doesn't bother you anymore. So I was talking to you about 3 reasons why we're afraid to turn on camera. And one of them was fear of being stupid. We are afraid that we are going to look stupid and do something stupid and say something stupid. I told you how to deal with that. Also, we are afraid that someone is going to criticize us. And what is more important, we are afraid we won't know how to deal with this. And also, we are not feeling ready. And guys, I don't think you're going to feel ready until you do it. It's not going to happen. As long as I'm studying myself, I'm learning how to be an entrepreneur, I'm following my gurus, I'm following people that I'm learning from really intensely. They all say that you're not ready until you've done it. When you've done it, when you've experienced that, when you've practiced, this is the moment when you're actually ready to do it again. But the first time just has to go through, and it just has to happen. It just has to happen, and it just has to be imperfect, and it just has to be messy, and it just has to be the way it's gonna be, because it just has to happen. So if it happens at the very beginning when you don't have too much follow, it's okay, because barely anyone is gonna see it. Okay, so this is my way of dealing with these particular reasons. So being afraid of being criticized, looking stupid, and not being ready. And if you would like to join me, and if you would like to start recording videos with me, I would like to invite you to my Facebook group, where I am going to show up once a month, and I'm going to answer your questions about recording videos. And this group is going to be linked under this live video, or it is going to be linked somewhere on Instagram, and then it's going to be linked under this particular video on Facebook. And I'm going to explain it to you. I'm going to give you all the details. And if you have any questions about recording, about learning how to become confident, how to be super active on social media with your videos, I'll be able to help you there. Thank you very much for showing up. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I will see you next week on Tuesday at 11 in Europe. I need to check what time zone that is. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.